I know I'm late to this, but it's Coach Simmons. This is an article I just saw from Michael David Smith over here at Pro Football Talk. It's about Deion Sanders' faults NFL overlooking HBCUs in the draft. No disrespect here. Jackson State coach Deion Sanders thinks the NFL needs to do a better job recognizing the talent coming out of HBCUs. Sanders said yesterday at Jackson State's Pro Day that while he was pleased to see 22 teams represented, was not happy with the 10 teams that didn't send the scouts to see his players. Sanders also said that last year's draft, which didn't see a single player of HBCU drafted, was unacceptable. It's not going to happen again. It'll never happen again. I know for a pandemic year we got an excuse, but it's not going to happen again. My desire is to see 7 to 10 players this year drafted. Then we'll try to double that. And then the sky will be the limit. Sanders says he wants more exposure for HBCUs, and that Jackson State spring game will be televised this year. He also said he wants HBCU players, not just Jackson State players, but players from other HBCUs to attend the draft. I need at least 4 of our schools and their coaches represented to bring the player they think is draftable. We got to bring them to the draft because I want the kids to see it. I want them to feel it, touch it. I want them to witness it live so they can say, I can do that, Sanders said. NFL Network, come on, make it happen. So, what this article is truly about, he's basically telling you he's trying to bring every HBCU up. A lot of people, commentators, sideline reporters, will say, hey, it's all about Jackson State. He's all about Jackson State and marketing himself. But every time the man speaks, he brings up other HBCUs. That's why I think this picture is so damn important. You have the 3 of the most powerful black men in Mississippi. I mean, hands down. You're leading 3 football programs, major programs in the state of Mississippi. 3 completely different personalities. All want to see the same goal. Equality. They're not asking for a handout. Not asking somebody to come over there and give them a welfare draft pick. This ain't no food stamp NFL draft type deal. They are asking for just equality. Equality, man. Level the playing field. That's all they're asking for. University-wise, a lot of people will say, well, not because of your school not making money. Well, the state owns the schools lots of money. Just pay the state pay the school what they owe and say, there you go, and even the playing field. That's all they ask. We saw last year what happened when Alcorn went to South Alabama. South Alabama was supposed to lose that game because the player at the last second intercepted the ball, came out of the end zone, went back in the end zone, took a knee. That's a safety. No one called on that. Valley will play anybody anywhere, but nobody will play Valley at Valley. This is the picture of the weekend. These men are showing, one, black men are not a monolith. We're not of one ideal. 3 different personalities, 3 different dedications, 3 different motivations for one common goal. Jerry Gardner should be a draft pick from Valley State. If Jerry Gardner gets drafted, guess what? That is going to be publicity to get more people to want to go to Valley State. Anderson and Pringle should get drafted. I like Pringle as a receiver. They get drafted, guess what? More people are going to want to go to Alcorn. James Houston, Keontae Hampton, Owens, and probably Corbin are great draft prospects. 2 of those 4 should get drafted. Once the draft comes around and they see these players get drafted, it's going to make people see there is an avenue through Jackson State, which is all Coach Prime is talking about. Even the playing field. That's all they want. To me, the big moral of this story, people are going to say, well, Coach Prime was talking down about the 10 teams didn't make it. Yeah, that's a big story. But to me, the bigger story is the 3 men that stood together on that field in unison so that their boys can go ahead and get an equal opportunity. Now, that's what I'm looking at on this picture. Much props to Coach McNair, Coach Dansky, and Coach Prime. I may not be in Mississippi, but I'm rooting for y'all right now. It's Coach Simmons, the mouth of the day.